Mr. Amshan. How can I help you?
Yes, I have a problem with complaint as far as my PMS is concerned. I have been reported by my superior, officer in charge of the finance, while he has appraised him. He has appraised me in my absence.
Okay.
Because we have not agreed. PMS has to be agreed, appraisal and appraisee.
Okay.
And I have been given an unsatisfactory report on my performance.
Okay.
So I don't agree with the points which have been awarded to me.
Okay.
So what can I do for this?
So you have two problems. So the first thing is that you have been appraised in your absence.
Yes.
And secondly, you are not agreeable with the rating.
Yes.
These are the 2 points. So now let me tell you something, Mr. Amshan. So you mean that your supervisor, I mean the manager of financial operation, didn't contact you?
Yes.
While going
First of all, what is the objective of PMS? I want to know.
Okay. So, in fact, the very objective of performance management system is to improve performance at individual level and consequently at group level and organization level. Okay, and this is the first thing. Secondly, it also aims to build your capacity, capitalize on your strengths, minimize on your weaknesses, reward you to work better, and also to tap on your capabilities where we can do so. These are the objectives, in short, about the performance management. Now, let me tell you that, performance management is a conversation between two persons, the appraiser and the appraisee. So normally it takes a formal agreement. So you need, initially, when you work out your performance management, there has been a conversation between yourself and your appraiser, and you agree on the key results areas, key tasks, and the standards. So this was in the beginning of the year. And in the course of the year, you have had your midterm.
Yes.
Okay, was it done jointly, I mean?
Yes, the midterm report was done
so fine, that's good.
Face to face.
Yeah, that's good.
But
now,
one thing I want to mention, the superior never mentioned that where I have failed. Where
I'll be telling. In fact, here we'll have to talk to your supervisor because it can't be a unilateral exercise. As I said to you, it's a conversation between two persons in a civilized manner to discuss and agree on the final results. So it should have been a joint working group, formal joint working exercise with you and your manager, and see to it where you have done and how you have been performing, and discuss the performance prior to writing anything on the form. But this, you said, this haven't been done. So we'll take care of this one. And secondly, with regard to rating, okay, let me tell you something, let me ask you something. Did your supervisor, if he is not agreeable, if he has given you a poor rating, has he been giving you feedback throughout the performance exercise that you have not been doing well?
Never.
So again, we have to talk to him.
Excuse me, Chair. We feel that we must list all the officers to carry training for the PMS. I think the section of finance.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good idea. What we can say is that here it would appear that your supervisor is not our many procedures pertaining to the performance management system. So we are organizing a training course for people on performance management issues. So we can see this opportunity, we can capitalize on this opportunity to take your supervisor on board and to train him as well. And this is a second thing. So you said to me that initially that when he didn't give you any feedback throughout the year. In fact, he should have been given you feedback that you are not performing well. So if now at the end of the day and at the end of the year he's coming and telling you that no, this is a result, so I think we have to talk to him. He hasn't understood the concept of performance management system. Another small question with you: has he proposed any performance improvement plan throughout the year for you?
No.
So sure, we now know exactly where the problem is. So I think I'll have to talk to him, and otherwise you can at the same time I'll be talking to you with your, your next level supervisor. So as to bring harmony in between what you are doing, because I don't think there's another mechanism in the performance appraisal form, which is a next level supervisor, because all your files, all your work also goes through the next level supervisor. So he's aware of what you are doing. So there are various mechanisms. And let me tell you another fundamental objective, perhaps I miss it. The performance management system is also aimed at identifying high flyers so that we can work out on talent management issues. You see? So these are other things aimed at improving performance. And something else I can help you out?
That's how if we can meet and have a solution for
surely we'll be organizing a meeting and with your boss. First of all, let me tell how do we address. I'll be talking with your boss individually, understand what are his or her view, and we'll revert to you back, and we can, if meet together, to find out what that means. But if he still is not agreeable, we'll be looking at the next level supervisor. Otherwise, we will have to take a decision on performance, because everything is clear.
Sure. We must take on board other officers who have the same problems.
Sure, of course. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's my pleasure.